What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's day 22 of 200, prepping for my very last show. I'm getting my knee sleeves on first. Ugh. Because that's upside down. That's fucking awesome. Because we're gonna start with quads first today. It's about 8:30 in the morning and I haven't done anything yet, so I'm gonna have to get warmed up. I want my knees to be warm before I get started, especially because, you know, if you guys have been following me for a while, or maybe not, but I tore this quad over here in 2023, I think. So I can't believe it's actually been this long, but it has. Ow. But if you guys don't know, I stopped like bodybuilding and coaching for like 10 months. And I did real estate and just focused on my career. That was a terrible idea, to be honest, because that's not my career. This is my career. And I don't mean bodybuilding, I mean coaching. But, you know, I was lost. I was having a time. And real estate was actually pretty fun. It was the broker that I worked for that was not fun. But anyways, because of that, I was only working out like 30 minutes a day, and I wasn't trying to push load or anything. So I didn't really try to develop my quad for 10 months. And now I am trying, but I still gotta like ease into it. It depends on the day, to be honest. Some days I can feel that it's loose and everything's good and it'll be like, I won't get injured. And then other days I'll feel good, and then this will get real tight right here, and I already know that's where I tore it before. And so I'll just kind of back off, because at least at this point, guys, there's no point in me tearing my quad just to compete one more time, because if I tear it right now, I'm probably not gonna be able to compete. And if I do, it's not gonna look good. So I just wanna be smart. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not even gonna listen to music today. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. So hopefully that's cool. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is the seated hamstring curl. Because if you guys don't know, this is a good way to warm up your knees without actually like loading them. And if you want to fight me on that, don't fight me, fight John Meadows. Because Mr. Meadows is the one that came up with this method. And it's a really good idea, to be honest with you. So I'm just starting light here, like 120. I'll probably do, I don't know, 15, 6. The hardest part today is gonna be breathing. It's really humid, and I don't know, I feel real tired, and when you feel tired, it's usually harder to work out. I'll go up to 180. Honestly, I'm just gonna hit it again. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. I've been seeing a lot of people doing this shit where they want to lean forward and stuff. I think that's really cute. I think... No, I mean, are you lengthening it? Sure. Would I ever do it? No. You see top pros do it and stuff, and it's not that it doesn't work. It's just, you're not really gonna load the lengthen position. And all I mean by that, for everybody that's normal, is like, when your hamstring's really long, think about an RDO. It's really stretched, because it's straight. Essentially, that's what people are trying to do with the leg curl. Stop trying to make machines do other stuff. That's how I feel about it. If it's used for curling, just curl it. If you want to do something where it's more stretched, do an RDL, do a straight leg, do a good morning. I don't know, anything, but try to make the leg curl into something that it's not. And I actually have been seeing this a lot with that stupid pad you can put on your quad, your leg extension. That's kind of funny too, because like, extra range of motion, it's gonna make your quads huge. It's not. I mean, you can buy it, but it's not. All right, this one is 225. And I can feel My hamstrings are starting to get warmed up here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. One more. Good. I'll probably go up. I'll do the stack for like 10, maybe 285. We'll do that last. Man, it is hot. Oh. I'm just gonna be honest. I may take breaks in between as far as like filming, just because it's gonna be a lot of me out of breath. It's gonna be a lot of that. And this is a very, very long workout. All right, we're gonna do one more. 10. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Oh God. Now we're gonna do sets of these bad boys. And yes, I think my knee sleeves are too big. But I don't know what's wrong. Like, dude, I don't know. I just do 3 quick sets of 15 here, back and forth. 15. Okay. I think I got him. Nope. Try to bite me. Whew. I'm already sweating my ass off. And I literally haven't even started. I guess, yeah. Leg days usually feel like a marathon. But one thing I will say is the reason we switched our quads and our hamstrings, like if you watched last week when I trained, is because my quads, I feel like I go so hard on my hamstrings, and by the time it's time to hit quads, I'm so spent that I haven't been hitting them. So this week, I'm gonna hit quads first, right after this. So then when I'm dead, I can do hamstrings. But last year, or last time I competed, I should say, I needed bigger hamstrings. I think we did good, but you know, could always be better. To start off with single leg on this David, this bad boy. They call this one over here a thigh extension. Thigh extension LE402. That's a bad bitch right there. No, this is the Mac Daddy. I don't know why this is so close over here, but it is. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 30, which is like 65 pounds. It's kilos, so there's that. And then I'm gonna go over to this true squat over there, which is a real pain in the ass. If you guys don't have a true squat, honestly, you could use a belt squat. You could use a pendulum squat. I would try not to use a hack squat because we're gonna use a hack squat for something else. Just some ideas. Now this right here, to be honest about that pad, this is all that pad's trying to do. Look at the range on this bad boy. Now when you do single leg, you want to keep your hips square, meaning like this. That's why I'm just kind of like trying to rest it somewhere. 9, 12, 13, 14. We're gonna do 15 aside. And I think on the true squat, we're gonna do 8. I'm just going off memory. We haven't actually done this workout backwards like this yet. This was just kind of an idea I had. 7, 8, 9. I'm actually trying to push through the ball of my foot. 10, 11. See how I have my foot. 12, 13. One more. Good. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar for some reason, a pendulum squat is this bad boy right here, somewhere over there. And then a true squat, a lot of people are not going to have. That's this little contraption here. I'm going to put the safety in somewhere down here. So I don't die. And then you want to use thin metal plates on this one if you plan on going up. Ooh. This thing is sketchy. Oh, the biggest thing though is you need to make sure it's set for your height. Otherwise, it literally won't be right. That's one machine you don't want to mess with, the height, because it'll feel awkward. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend this doesn't feel awkward. And I put the safety face in the wrong way, so I have to fix that next time. All right, here we go. Ooh. It's just a weird feeling, this machine. It feels like it's pulling you left. You want to drop right back in. Up. Don't extend. Yeah, don't go all the way. Do a slight knee bend. And drop back in. 5. It's just uncomfortable, to be honest. 6. 7. One more. 8. Let me flip the stopper around. So I don't die by accident. That is weird. Oh, weird design. I don't even know if that's right, to be honest. And I'm gonna do 3 sets. And going up in weight, I'll probably record my last set again. So I'm gonna do a set and then I'll jump back on here and do my last one. All right, I hope the mic is still working. This is gonna be the last set. Last set. I basically went up 5 kilos each set on here. So I'm up to 40 kilos. And I went up 1, 2, 3 plates over there. Again, like, I don't know, some of you might be like, that's not intense. Listen, here's the thing. It's a new, like, this workout I don't do often. And so, because of that, I gotta figure out, like, what weights make sense, especially without, like, my partners. And I'm going quads first, which I tore my quads, so I gotta be extra careful with it not being warm, you know, how I push it. So today's like more of a test day. Starting at a weight that I know I could do, the 30, working up to 40, that's great. Now next week I'll start at 40, right? Same over there, I'll do 1, 2, 3 plates today. Next week I'll start at 2 plates, right? But you have to figure that out first with an injury, right? With an injury, because you gotta think, even though a lot of you don't wanna prep, the important thing is you've gotta understand you need your body every day in order to maintain the physique that you want. Just like me getting ready for my show. If I get hurt, how am I gonna get in shape? If you guys get hurt, how are you gonna stay in shape, right? It's gonna make it so much harder. So, you know, we're looking for longevity here. I want you guys to work out when you're 70. I don't want you to do this as a sprint. It's gotta be a marathon, so you've gotta think about it a little bit differently. And honestly, you could still get your physique this way. The thing that a lot of people do wrong, in my opinion, is they look at the timeline, instead of looking at it at 50 years, they look at it like, I've got to have everything in 3 years. And I've made that mistake too. It kind of forces you into different thinking, which can be good for like business, but as far as like your body and stuff, you can't rush certain progressions. There's nothing you can do about. Like, I couldn't get to 290 overnight. It took me 10 years. But just do the best of your ability every day. That's my point. Training with intent doesn't mean you're going to throw up and die every time. It just means know what you're doing and be intentional. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. See, that wasn't too bad, but I am supersetting, so we'll see how the true squat goes. 2, 3, and you want to keep yourself in the seat. See how my butt's coming up? You don't want that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. All right. Now we'll see what we can get on this bad boy. Honestly, it's not bad. It's feeling better and better. So we'll see how it goes. It is 3 plates. Fix these again. Real fast. Ooh. Mainly just out of breath, to be honest. All right. Now the biggest thing with me, guys, my heel keeps coming in, and that's kind of what led to me tearing my quad. So you'll see me kick it out several times and then bring it in and kick it out because it doesn't feel normal, but that's where it needs to be. So that's me having an argument in my own head right here. It's like, all right, kick the heel, leave it. It feels weird. Okay, leave it. All right, lock in. Ooh. Heavy feet, slow descent, easy transition, nice and smooth, back down, and nice and smooth, good. 3, back tight, upper back tight, up, 4, squeezing, yep, 5, drop in, 6, right back in, 7, last one, right back in. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Good. Easy money, boys. Whew. On to the next. All right, we're gonna do leg press. We're gonna do 15 reps. Then we're gonna do hack squat. We're gonna do 8 reps, I think. Yep, 8 reps. Again, same thing. Just getting into rhythm. I'm gonna start at 3 plates aside and 1 plate aside on the hack. And then I'll probably go up 2 plates aside, maybe on both. We'll see how they feel. And again, like, this is one of those ones, just gonna be very careful. This is way too far back. That was crazy. I wore the wrong hat too. This is my good hat. Oh well. All right, here we go. You always want to pull your butt in a seat. Now, I can't even go down very far, to be honest with you guys. I really struggle with this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get 10 of these bad Larrys. Oh man. Same thing here for me is trying to keep my heel out. We'll try it. It just feels so weird. Oh. Oh, this actually feels good today. 3. 6. 7. So I'm using my muscle to slow down. Boom. All right. I'm sorry, I'm beat right now. So I'm gonna do a set in between and then I'll show you guys my top set. Okay, I'm not that mad, guys. Listen, we only have 2 minutes of the workout left. The only clip I am upset about is you'll see I'm about to do a triple set. So we did the hack squat and the leg press, 4 plates aside on the hack, 7 plates aside on the leg press. Now I'm coming to a triple set. This is right before a triple set. And I'm gonna continue working on the mics for anyone that's wondering. But I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. It's a lot better. So this is going to be lying hamstring curls, kind of a goblet squat variation, and dumbbell RDLs, back to back to back. So this first one, I'm going to talk you guys through it. The other one I had, honestly, was a clip to show you guys what it looks like basically how heavy I'm breathing, how hard I'm working, what my thoughts are. Like I just did an extended, like a big view, I guess you would say, like a extended view of just where you could see me throughout all the stations. And it was just going to be a nice voiceover. I can't really recreate that because I'm not very tired right now, but I was then. So unfortunately I can't, show you guys that again, but I'll keep working to get you some clips like that. That's the only thing you guys are going to miss. Other than that, everything is rock solid, to be honest. All right, so here's the lying hamstring curl with the dumbbell. Very, very tough. It's not too hard to set up by yourself. I was trying to keep it the same weight this week. So I used a 40-pound dumbbell for this, but I did 20 reps. The next thing, like the goblet squat variation, I used a 125-pound dumbbell. And then I used 145-pound dumbbells for the RDLs. And again, the reason is because I was looking to do 3 sets with the same heavier weights rather than like working up, especially because of where like my fatigue was at this point in the workout. Just really trying to get the most bang for my buck. So honestly, the only thing I would really change here, well, there's 2 things. I'll probably go up to like a 60-pound dumbbell for the curls, and then I would probably use a 145-pound dumbbell for the squats, and then just roll it over and use it for the RDLs. But if you guys had watched the beginning of the video, you know that this was just kind of like me getting back into the groove of things.
especially training solo. And so I have less rest time, things like that. Just getting a feel for it, what I'm comfortable with, especially legs. Every other day, like I'll go full throttle without even thinking. But legs, I'm just very careful with now because, like I said multiple times, a tear will be a huge setback. So with these guys, what you actually want to do is you want to keep your chest very upright, which I'm trying my best to do. And you just want to squat down. And when you come up, you want to squeeze your butt cheeks together. And you honestly want to bring your groin to the dumbbell. It's almost like if this is your like hips, you almost want to come down and then come up and in toward the dumbbell. So you're squeezing your legs and your glutes together. And then right here, we did the RDLs with the 145. Nothing special. Only thing, like, honestly, I changed on here is when you get to a super heavy dumbbell, if you let it ride down the side of your leg, you can actually keep your hands in way better position. I used to try to go out front and like reach, and that gets my scapulas out of position. So right after this, guys, I just did 2 more sets, and it was honestly nothing fancy. So if you guys are feeling brave, go ahead and try this one. I did my best to actually lay out the workout. It was absolutely brutal. It took me an hour and a half by myself. Honestly, the thing about leg day is sometimes you get slowed down a bit because it's by yourself, because of how much weight I had to move around, like as far as like plates for different things and supersets and being out of breath. But you speed up because there's not so many people. So it's a trade-off. Like when I did it with the group, it took us 2.5 hours. This one only took me an hour and a half, but like, was it easier? Definitely not easier. They're just like different levels of difficulty. When you have partners, they can push you, but when you don't have partners, you can move faster. Different things, different intensities. I mean, which is better? I always think having a partner is better, to be honest with you. This is just being transparent. It's just because, and this is not a bad thing. The business is doing really, really well. So I don't have as much time as I used to have. So I just have to, essentially my new schedule is I just wake up, eat breakfast. I look over my YouTube video. I'll make a thumbnail. I'll make a title. I'll post it. I'll show you guys on the story. Then from there, I'll do my 5-4-5 method. I'll write down my goals, and then I'll go into looking over like my schedule for the day and my sheets, like who's gonna check in and who I can expect to talk to that day. And then from there, I just eat and I hit the gym. Like today, I was there at 8:20, and that's how like I've been able to maximize my time so much that like literally I had time to come home, and I was just, it was 100 degrees out, so I was just super hot and like sweaty, and I just felt like my chest just compressed, like it just felt gross. So I literally came in the house, popped off my shoes and my socks, put my sandals on, went right back outside, put some music in my ear, and then I just got in the pool for 10 minutes, got out, dried off in the sun for 10 minutes, came in, showered, ate, and then right back to work. And honestly, it was awesome. And I've been thinking about doing that for a long time because like we have a beautiful pool, and I pass it every time because you park in the parking garage and then you walk past the pool to get, to your apartment. And I'm always like, man, I should just go take a quick dip. Today I did. I didn't put a suit on. Not that I have one. I didn't put a suit on or anything. I literally just got it in my gym clothes, and like that might be a routine because it was just relaxing, and it was a good like, I like these like hard resets of like telling my brain like, okay, I'm in the pool, time to chill for 10 minutes, think about what I got to do the rest of the day, reset, recalibrate, then I get out, get a shower, sit down, eat, and then attack. I don't know. It works for me. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm getting better at it, which I'm excited about, and I'm going to continue to improve. I will see you guys in the next one.